Okay. Ow! I'm literally squatting in this position. This is like my workout for the day because I don't work out anymore. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. And today, as you can see, it's a face reveal. So this is what I look like. I do not feel like revealing my age just yet. I'm gonna let you guys guess in the comments below. If someone says like 25, I'm going to be really like offended. But I will tell you my name. My name is Lorraine. This is how you spell it. Please spell it right if you use it. Okay, I can't tell you how many times people have spelled my name wrong. I can count on one hand the amount of times people at Starbucks got my name right on one hand, and I've been going there for years. I love Starbucks. I've been trying out a new skincare routine, which means my skin has been breaking out more. Probably wasn't a good idea to try a new skincare routine like 2 weeks before school starts because now the products make my face break out. But I'm gonna consider an adjustment period because I'm not willing to admit that I wasted my money. Anyways, today's video is going to be me showing you guys how I make my line distribution videos, especially with the new format that I have. If you prefer my older format, I did make a video back then on how I make my line distribution, so you should go check that out. So in this video, you'll see the entire process from where I download my pictures to what apps I use, different controls, how I export, how I import, all that fun stuff. This is my first time showing my face on this channel, and so if you guys want more of my face, I can definitely do that. I can do more reaction videos. I love doing that. Let me know if you guys want like a Q&A. Comment questions down below if you do. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so to begin, these are the apps that you will need. Keep in mind for this first part, you can also do it on your laptop, but I prefer to do it on my phone because PicsArt is only available on mobile devices, and so it just makes things easier. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to Google and look up the name of the group and photo shoot. Whether you are using all the members in one group or only using a couple specific members or one member, this will guarantee that you find the best quality photos. Once you get to images, you want to make sure that only the highest quality photos come up so it doesn't ruin the quality of your video. So if you're on your mobile device, you're going to press HD. If you're on your laptop, you're going to go to Tools, press Size and Large so that only the highest quality photos come up, or at least the first few are very high quality. Now keep in mind, whenever you are doing a line distribution video, make sure that the photos you are using match the concept of the video. For example, since I'm doing Howard, BTS, and Twice sing Gunshot by Card, which is one of my favorite songs, I want the pictures I choose to be dark to match the vibe. So what I'm going to do is going to go to color, and I pressed black so that I only got dark photos, but you can choose any color here, whichever one matches the concept of the video you're doing. So right off the bat, I found this great picture of Momo that I'm going to use, and usually when you find one picture of one member, if you scroll down, you're going to find other members' pictures from the same photo shoot, which is great. Just make sure they are high quality. And once you find a photo shoot that you like, you're going to want to save them to your camera roll or your device and move it over to PicsArt. Once you're in PicsArt, you're going to want to press the plus at the bottom and select the photo that you're going to use. We're going to be doing them one at a time, so just pick whichever photo you would like to begin with. From there, you're going to want to go to Tools at the bottom, press Shape Crop, and press the circle. From here on out, you can just adjust with your fingers depending on how close up you want the picture to be. I want it to be kind of close up, so this is perfect. Then I'm going to press the arrow at the top right and pick whichever color I want. For this video, I'm going to be choosing just black because that's what suits the theme better. I always keep the size of the border at 10, that's the standard for my videos, but feel free to adjust the settings as you would like. Just make sure they're all the same for every single picture you do. Then once you're done adjusting all the settings and you're satisfied with how it looks, just press save in the top right and press the save icon at the top. Once you are done and you have all of the photos ready, cropped, and saved properly, we're going to want to move this over to your laptop. So I like to airdrop my photos over to my Mac because I have both Apple products, but if you don't, a safe way to do so is to email them to yourself, upload them on a folder on Google Drive from your device, which from there you can download them on your laptop or any other way that works for you. The app that you will need to edit the photos and make your line distribution video is Photoscape X, which is a free photo editing software which is available for both Mac and PCs. I will leave the link in the description down below so that you guys can download it. Once you open Photoscape, to begin editing, press Editor at the top bar. Make sure all your photos are ready. I keep mine in a folder to stay organized. Next, you're going to want to press New. Make sure the size is standard video size, 1920 x 1080. Adjust the opacity and pick whichever color you want. I'm picking blue, but there are tons of other colors that you can choose from over here. Before adding your pictures, make sure you go to Insert at the top, and from there you're going to want to go to your folder of pictures wherever you keep them, and I like to select all of them, as you'll see, and I like to drag and drop them all at once, and they will be varying in size, but that's something that we can adjust. Once you've imported all your photos, now is the time that we're going to make the formation, resize them, and make sure that everything looks neat. I'm going to make one picture the perfect size, and I'm going to drag and drop the other members to make sure they're all the same size as well. Make sure that if you have an uneven amount of members that the center really is centered. Photoscape will help you with that, and make sure that every single photo is the same size, and make sure that the formation is clean and polished, and as you'll see, Photoscape has these guidelines that will help you do so. Once you're done, you're going to add your title. I had a PNG that I was able to find online, which you will then see me crop. You can do this by just clicking the text button at the top right, as you'll see, and typing out the title and adjusting it at the top, as you'll see me do later. Here I just edited in preview and copy pasted it because I couldn't find the font anywhere. Make sure the font is correct, make sure the sizing is correct, and then you're going to want to use the text tool, type in the group, and this will take a while, but you're going to have to find the perfect font. Once you found the perfect font, I chose Times New Roman. You're going to want to drag and drop it under the title. I like to adjust the settings by making the text a little closer, but that's just my aesthetic. You can make the title a little bigger like I am if you want. It's all about readjusting and seeing what looks good for you. Then you're going to want to make the name of the group smaller, and I usually place mine to the right of the title. To create my logo, I use the same font, so instead of using the tool all over again, once I'm done adjusting, I just duplicate the same text here, as you'll see me do, and then I will drag and drop it to the bottom. Type in YERIPOP, my username, and here you can type in whatever your username is, your YouTube channel name, and I readjust it, make a little smaller, and make sure it's perfectly centered. Once you're done and you're happy with the formation, you want to press save, go to the folder where you keep your pictures. If you don't have a folder, it's fine. That's just how I like to stay organized. And you're going to want to title this one All. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to reduce the opacity of each picture all the way down to 50. That way it doesn't look like any of the members are singing. And once you are done doing that, as you'll see me do, you're going to title this picture None, since none of the members are singing. Once you're done with that, you're going to want to bring each member back to their regular opacity one by one and save the picture with the title of the member that is singing, and you're going to want to repeat this with every single member. Make sure you don't close the app, because once you are editing the video you might realize that you need a couple of voice combinations, and so you're going to want to highlight more than one member at once. So to not mess with any of the settings and keep things exactly how they were, I like to keep everything open. Now you're going to want to open up whatever editing software you use. I use iMovie, and open up the pictures that you are using. If you're using iMovie, you're going to want to drag and drop every single picture in, as well as finding the music video and making sure that that is imported as well. Next, you're going to drag and drop the music video into the project, and make sure that if there's any border around it like this one, that you crop it properly so that none of the border is showing. If you don't mind, that's fine. This is just how I like my videos to be edited. Keep in mind, you can also add your own border depending on how you edit your videos. Next, if it's a long video, you're going to want to crop out the beginnings and ends of it just to make sure that there's no extra sound in there. Now is where the real editing magic begins. So you're going to start off by dragging the picture where none of the members sing, making sure that you press the fit so that it doesn't zoom in on the picture, and dragging it across the entire video. This will be very useful for you later. After that, you're going to want to start listening to the song, obviously, and dragging and dropping which members are going to sing when, and as you become more familiar with this process, it will go faster. I'm not going to show you every single portion of the video that I'm editing because some of it has to be kept a surprise, and also it's really long, so just enjoy this quick little montage of me doing it. Now that the longest part is done, what you're going to want to do is select the entire top layer, make sure it's fit, and this is going to be the body video. So once you're done and you've adjusted all the pictures and make sure everything's fit, you're going to want to go to File, save it as a body video, and wait for it to export. In the meantime, what you're going to want to do is go back to Photoscape, delete all the pictures except for that smaller text, type in line distribution, enlarge it, and center it perfectly. And then what you're going to want to do is duplicate it so that the settings are the same. And I'm going to go here, copy and paste the timing after I use my stopwatch to see how much each member sang. And you're going to want to readjust that, the text settings just as I did, and I didn't order them, but you should order them in order of who sings the most, who sings the least. And if you don't mind, you can just skip this part of the video. Once you're done and you've edited it, you're going to want to save this as LD for line distribution, and then delete the timings and the line distribution at the top, and save this as blank, so that's going to be the end screen. From here, you're going to want to drag and drop that back into your project, and from here on, I'm going to edit my intro. As you see, the splash over transition. Here, you don't have to follow this part of the video if you edit your transitions and your introduction differently, but if you do, you can follow how I do this. From here, I'm going to do the same thing I did when I edit my intro. I'm going to drag and drop the chorus of the music video, make sure it's cropped as well, and then make sure that I import my photos of my line distribution and the blank photo, export that separately, and then add it back to the end of my video along with the green screen transition.
Wait a minute.